Hello, my lovelies. Miss Lyra would like to share some messages for the first couple of weeks of August 2024. The 1st and 2nd of August is a festival called Lughnasa, which is a Celtic festival to do with Lugh, L-U-G-H, who is a sun god. And so the energies around the next couple of days are activating that part of ourselves which is to do with harvesting, abundance, and prosperity. So Lughnasa is the festival of harvest when they cut the first wheat, and then from that wheat is baked the first bread. And some of the seeds are kept back to plant for next year's harvest. So there's a lot here about the seeds that we sowed last year and how they are coming to fruition in this month of August. And Lugh being a sun god, it is very much associated with August, with the Leo energy, and also we're coming up to the Lionsgate portal on the 8th of August, so 888. So we have a few cards here. They've been shuffled. Miss Lyra has put her fluence upon them. So this beautiful Lyran energy of the galactic fur babies. So we shall cut them into 3. And we'll see what messages would like to come through. So this reading will be for the UK for the first couple of weeks of August, and then we might do another one for the Americas. Let me see what shows up. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a lot of sun activity at the moment, so I've been feeling pretty wiped out, but it's a lot of upgrades. Our energy's being upgraded, so we do need to be very gentle with ourselves and rest, not feel guilty about it, be able to say no to people, even if a part of you wants to go out and enjoy the sunshine and party and drinkies and such like. It's also vitally important for us at the moment to conserve our energies, because they can be used by others to hype up situations, try to hook you into all the dramas that are going on, which of course feeds it. And those of you who are sensitive souls, like what I am, and are empaths, we feel everything going on around us. We know what other people are thinking and sense the energies of situations. So be gentle, be very gentle with yourselves in this next coming weeks, because the energy's fast, it's furious. Madam's going. Yeah, it can actually really wipe you out. So if you're not sleeping, if you're feeling exhausted and haven't got that zest for life, that can be to do with this massive abundance of energies coming onto the planet. So in my previous video, I talked about the Perseids comet, which is showering down upon us, and the 13th and 14th of August are very will be at its peak. So here we have the 5 of Swords, which is the energy, collective energy around us for the first couple of weeks of July. 5s are the halfway point. So the court cards go from 1 to 10. So 5 is the halfway point. So we have come a certain distance, but we still have a little bit further to go. This is also, the energy of 5 is a short-lived one. So things can be blown up out of all proportion. Some people might want to keep your focus on the dramas. But as I said, if you can detach from that and be the observer and just see it as a distraction. In these cards, this is Apollo, another sun god, would you believe? So there's Lugh, who's a Celtic sun god, and there's Apollo, who is the Greek sun god. And here, sitting here, is a chap called Orestes. And Apollo is saying to him, choose a sword. There's a dirty deed that you must do. You're doomed if you do, and you're doomed if you don't. So a decision needs to be made. And it can be quite a... it can have huge repercussions, because in this myth, Orestes was told that he had to take his father's life. His mother and his mother's lover were plotting. So there's this pressure, there's sense of you have to do this thing, you can't avoid it. So in the grander scheme of things, this may be that swords are communication, so they're to do with how we speak, how we listen to what is being said or not hear it properly, as the case may be. And this may be also to do with a lot of the media hype at the moment about certain events that have been occurring, using very sharp weapons, if you get my meaning. Two of Cups. This is collaboration. It's partnership. It's the bringing of two people together, but being very aware of victim and rescuer energy. So this is Psyche and Eros. You see Psyche is tied to a rock and Eros is coming to rescue her. So be very aware of this theme that might be playing out in the media, mainstream and alternative, that there are victims and there are rescuers, and people getting on their soapboxes and screaming, we want justice for all. There's a lot more behind the scenes which will come to light, I am sure. Nine of Pentacles, well, this is a lovely card because this is, nines are to do with coming to the end of a cycle. And here we have gold at our feet, money at our feet, everything growing beautifully around us. This is to do with sovereignty. So how we stand in our own power and we take back our power from whoever we've given it away to. There may be people around us who have been leeching our energies, siphoning off our energies, wanting to use our energies for nefarious means. But there's in all of this hoo-ha that's going on, there is a faction of people who are saying, no, I do not buy into this. I will not raise arms against another. I will use another means, which works from the heart energy, because the sun rules the heart. If we come from the head, which is this one, then we get all befuddled in our heads and can't make a decision. But if we come from the heart energy, that's a very different story indeed. I think we might need a part 2, my lovely, so we'll see you in a minute.